All right, guys, we're gonna break down what we learned in class today. Okay, so you're gonna start with 1 and 2, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna face it sideways so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Right leg, you're gonna step forward and come back. So you got 1 and, other leg, 2 and. Okay, so I'm gonna face front. 7, 8, 1 and, 2 and. So you just start with that. Okay, that should be simple enough. But the idea is here, I'm gonna turn to the side again. You're gonna lean forward, have the pressure on the front of your feet, so you can see, like, look at my chest compared to where my hip is, right? This, I'm basically over my foot, and if I just do this, notice how my feet goes forward, but my head is behind it. I don't want that. I want my head over. I'm gonna go 1 and 2 and. Does that make sense? So we're gonna try this. You're gonna go 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. The whole time you see I'm on the ball of my foot. I don't have the weight back here. The weight is in the front, okay? Now I'm gonna switch to a little bit faster. I'm gonna go 1 and 2 and. So just try that a few times, okay? Don't worry about the arms yet. 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. Let's go to 3 now. I'm gonna go 1 and 2 and 3. Other side, 7, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? So you're gonna skip to the 3 now. Now, I want you to work on pivoting. You're gonna go step and then twist, twist. Okay, so it's gonna be 1 and 2. Sideways, 7, 8, 1 and 2. Come back to the front, you're gonna go 1 and 2 and. Get that and back, okay? Left leg, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. Good? So again, just work on the pivot alone. Get that shift down. Have it separately. Once you feel comfortable with both of them, then let's put it together. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just take a break. Oftentimes, when you first start, your mind, if you're thinking like, I need to do the whole 8 count, you might mess up because your capability, your capacity in doing such a big chunk is too much. So just take small chunks like this. And you can do that over and over again. When we do it in class, I move forward real fast. That's why, real quick, in 5 minutes, we're already doing this. I know that's not enough time, but I need to get the instruction out to you guys. So when you're on your own, you gotta just boom, 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 boom. Do it 20 times, okay? 20 times is actually not that much. I mean, that's probably less than 2 minutes if you really count yourself. So if you're working in a cubicle, wherever you're working, or even if you're brushing your teeth, you know, in the morning or late at night, 2 minutes when you're brushing your teeth, you're gonna build it in, okay? And then eventually, move to the next step is, or left leg first. Once you build that in, I guarantee you it's gonna feel like, hey, this is a piece of cake. And then again, take these little chunks and drill these little chunks first before you eat the bigger chunks, right? It's just like dinner, just like pizza. You don't eat the entire pie at once. You take one little bite, eventually you're gonna get it, okay? So, let's bring it back. Now, once you get it, your bites are bigger. Then you can get the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So your chunks are 4 counts, right? Whereas before it's 1 and. Then it's 1 and 2 and. Slowly get bigger. Because after you guys do this a few more times, your memory, your capability in learning things, it's not just gonna be 1 and. Because right now we're learning like 1 and everything is, it's almost like memorizing letters in a word versus memorizing phrases and sentences and paragraphs. So it takes some time, but eventually you're gonna get there. Today's stuff, you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6 and 7 and 8 and then we add the arms. The arms basically, like, imagine if you ever play basketball, like you have a ball and you're just passing. I just flick my wrist here. Boom. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This little pass, boom, you hold the pass. Boom, almost like pass it back. If I pass it to you, pass it back to me, and I keep my hand here. So you're just going like this. Kind of like, pass it back, come on. Pass it back. But you hold your hand there, yeah? All right, that's funny. Here we go. So put it together with the arms. 7, 8, 1, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And the key is when you do these little pivot turn, you try not to move your upper body. So we're not doing this. It's a lot harder to do it if you do that. So you want to keep the upper body still, and I almost kind of like it's a counterbalance. Okay? Cool. That's it for today, guys.